The Two Dragonoid by V3Veriza Chapter 13 The Ogres. The next morning Rimuru, Rimuru and Cosmo is playing together and it's a great sight to look at. Ranga and Shizu now awake and join me watching those two. So Rimuru, do you know who those two are? Well, for Cosmo, how about you ask him yourself? As for the slime, however, that's a slime I'd taken quite a liking for, so I named it Uru. Uru? Does it mean night? Yeah, Cosmo said that Uru means night. I'm having more questions the more I think about him, she says as she's holding her head. Looking at her I can only chuckle. Oh yeah. I guess it's only natural you'll want her. All living things' goal is reproduction. She smirked at me. What? No. That's not what I meant by liking her. Sure. I believe you. Stop it. Well, it is a nice way to start your day. A while later me, Uru, and Shizu is on Ranga while Cosmo is beside us. So are we ready? I asked, to which they all nodded. All right, then let's go, Ranga. Yes, just like before, he's howling before running. He is running at a high speed, but Cosmo still flying calmly beside us. In just 2 hours we arrived at the ogre village. Whoa, interesting, there's already people waiting for us. Cosmo started slowing down. Ranga, let's stop here. Understood. He then slowing down as well, and now we're face to face with the ogre. What is your business here? I stopped Cosmo, who's about to talk, by jumping in front of him. We are on our way to check out the orc's army. What orc army? There isn't anything like that. Then, oh no, Cosmo, you better not doing what you're going to do. But he did anyways. Check it out by yourself. He then quickly grabbed the leader and bringing him to the sky. The old man seems to have followed their movement and dashing to follow them. The other then realized what just happened and in a panic and anger. Calm down everyone. They're fine. And why should we believe you? Another red-haired ogre talked. You don't have a choice. Whether you believe or not, it doesn't matter, and you can't change anything. He wanted to say something, but the pink-haired behind him stopped him. No brother, he's right. What do you mean? The man appearance matched with the chaos bringer. She's knowledgeable, I like it. This of course shocked everyone here besides me and Uru. You're awfully calm, Rimuru. Do you know all along? Shizu asked me, with Ranga seemed to have the same question. Yes, like I said, just let me handle him. Yeah, Rimuru can do anything. Uru shouted happily. And the pink-haired ogre seems to have heard our conversation. Wait. Is your name Rimuru? Yes. Are you perhaps the chaos creator? Her voice is shaking in each words. Nope, I'm Rimuru Tempest. This seems to have relieved her. Oh, I'm sorry for assuming, she said with a bow. Don't worry about it, it's fine. They went back to talk with themselves. Master, what is this called, chaos creator? Ranga asked, looking confused. Ah, I see. The news of me restoring the destroyed nation by Milam didn't popular in Jura Forest because they're more impressed by the destruction of Milam. You know the destroyer, right? Yes, the demon lord Milam Nava. Do you know her siblings? Yes, but I don't know his name. He's having a sad look while Shizu is remembering something. I think I once read about it. When I read the books about the destroyer, it is written that once you see a brother and sister with a dragon, that is a sign of destruction and chaos. So I can say that the chaos is her sibling. Shizu talked about what she knew. Correct, and his name is Rimuru Nava, the chaos creator and the fourth seed of the demon lords. Hey, no wonder you're mistaken with him. Well, it's not like it's wrong anyway. Anyway, do you two know why he's chaos? They're shaking their head. Because every time the destroyer destroying a nation, he will recreate those to the smallest details, making chaos everywhere in the nation. This of course shocked them, while Shizu is more shocked by the quality of restoration. Ranga is more shocked at the quantity of restoration. I wouldn't blame them considering the number and size of nation Milam destroyed. Let's talk about this at other time. Cosmo landed with the leader and the old ogre followed behind them. You're done? I asked Cosmo. Yes, these two already seen the orc lord himself, he said, pointing at the leader on the ground and the old man who seemed to be running out of breath. Can you not do that again? Why not? That's super effective. I guess so. I turned to the leader who's getting help to stand up by his son. He tells us to at least wait inside the village, to which we did. In the evening Cosmo and Yuru are looking around the village while Shizu and me is looking at the huge maple tree in the middle of the village while Ranga is in my shadow. So Shizu, I want to ask you something, what is it? What are you going to do once it all over? What do you mean? You know, what if you saved those children, talk with Leon, and meet the hero again? What will you do afterwards? I never thought that far. But relaxing after all is done sounds good. I can tell she's smiling behind her mask. It does. I suddenly turned my attention towards the entrance to the village, making her confused. What's wrong? It seems like we have a visitor. Who? Probably just a nobody. Moreover, there's Cosmo, so it's fine. I turned my attention back at the maple tree. Well, you're not wrong. Meanwhile, the leader's son with a few others talking with each other until a unknown Majin appeared. Be honored, I'm the great Gelman and I'm going to name one of you. Huh, what did you say? Get lost, we don't need your names, the leader's son telling him to leave. But I said we don't need your name, he then left while murmuring. You'll regret this, special. Milam perspective him. Gahk, it's boring. Why are you leaving us, Rimuru? Even though you can brought me along, I can behave myself, you know. But now is boring here, without you or Chronoa here bursting through the door is meaningless. Hermes just immediately repair it. Anyway, Cosmo suddenly entered my room. Hey auntie. Hermes said that there's an army of orcs marching through Jura Forest. Huh, I used my Milam eye. It's just another one of those big orcs. No thanks, I will pass. Alright then, see ya. He then rushed outside. It's boring? Rimuru. I buried my face onto my pillow and I don't know how I immediately fall asleep. In the dreams, where am I? I looked around and I can see a little version of myself in Rimuru. Rimuru keeps hugging the little me while she's trying to resist it. Haha, they're so cute. Also Milam, just give up, you can't get him off. But when I think about that, if only he hugged me right now it will be the best, at least he with me right now is good enough. But the sky turning darker and thundercloud has started covering the sky. Rimuru released little me while still grabbing her hand and started running. I tried running after them but they're slowly getting faster and faster until I can't follow them anymore. Wait for me. Please slow down, don't leave me. I keep trying my hardest to run in the rain but I tripped and fell. Rimuru. I yelled as I woke up on the bed with Galacia and Celestia looking at me worried. Milam, nay, are you okay? Galacia asked worried. Yeah, and fine, I tried lying. But you keep yelling father's name over and over, which failed. It's just a nightmare, nothing much, we're always with you, so call for us if you need anything. Yeah, thanks, you too, but I'm alright, for now, I murmured the last part. Those two then leaves, leaving me alone for myself. I looked through the window and everyone is working normally with the children playing nearby. Well, those guys are still happy, so it's okay, I guess. I jumped back on my bed. If he's back I will hug him and won't get off no matter how hard he tries, just you wait. I make up my mind before falling asleep again. This time there's mom under a tree waving at me. I run at her but somehow I'm getting shorter and shorter. Mom. Where have you been? We missed you. Rimuru miss you. Even Gaia miss you. I hugged her but she just smiled and caresses my head. She then put me to lay on her lap while still caressing my head. It feels amazingly nice. I started calming down and feels really sleepy even though I'm in a dream. After a while though she talked, Milam, it's time for you to go back. I wanted to complain but I remembered about the others so I just smiled back and nodded. You are really mature now, I'm so happy. She put her hands on top of my eyes and when I opened my eyes I'm back in my room. Thanks mom. I then looked around for Galacia and Celestia. I found them at the hot baths. Well, a nice bath won't hurt, right? So I entered the hot baths. Milam, nay, you're feeling better now. What do you mean? I already said I'm alright, didn't I? Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Like I said, I'm okay. Okay then. Although it is annoying, but it is fun, so we just laugh it off. I then enters the water and the water also helped me calm down. They just playing around in the bath and sometimes me joining. If Chronoa is here she probably mad at us. No Milam. It's fine. Don't think about them too much. Just wish that they're having fun just like me. And I will make sure to be happy for them.